get certain kind of services from. So I always look out for, I always use like Google to like go through businesses, locations, and try to like get the best services or get to my destination safe and sound. And I know that countless times I've used Google Maps to like get to a particular location, and what I see on the map is different from what I see when I get to my destination, right? Even images. Recently, I was trying to do an address verification that required me to pinpoint the house on the map, but the data that was on the map was not updated. It was not real live data. It was more like the data that was probably put like years ago. So I think that with this new feature or this new integration coming on board, I think it will be much better, and we'll have more realistic locations, more updated locations on the map, and it's easy for us to locate, get to our destination safe and sound, get more accurate details of businesses, reviews, and more accurate images as well. So yeah, I think this one is a good one for us, especially those in Nigeria.
Okay, so I like the clients because they are listening and they will be weighing in shortly after now. So we'd like to get those thoughts coming onto the phone line, 0809-444-9981. That will be for WhatsApp messages. And when you send in those messages, let's get to even hear what you experience, if they might be better than what Daisy is talking about. If you've had a case of what you checked on the Google map and then a case of what you saw when you got there, just let's know and have all of this thrown in the mix. But Lanre, it's over to you. I see you also have your own experience to share with us and regarding the need for this upgrade. But walk us through, how will more realistic building representations and improved details on the Google map, affect navigation experience? Can you think of any specific situation where this map could be very helpful? Localize it to Lasgidi for us and even Nigeria.
Okay. So I had an experience one day, and that experience really it was a terrible one. It was when Hilda Bachi was doing her cookathon, right? And we were trying to navigate. There was traffic along that Lekki road, so we're trying to navigate how we could get there as soon as possible. And the map routed us through somewhere. I can't really remember the place, but it routed us through that place. And apparently, they had closed that road, right? They built like a structure there and then closed the road and fenced it up, right? So a compound was where the road used to be. Now, we did not see that on the map, right? We are driven inside. We're happy that, we boycotted the traffic, and we spent another like 15 minutes trying to locate, only for us to get there and see that, this is a compound now. It's no longer a road. And it was very, very crazy because on the map, it's still showing that, that's a clear-cut road that you can use to navigate and come out in front, right?
Yes.
So with the implementation of AI, I feel like these things will be better, right? So definitely the map would realize that, there's a building here. There's no longer a road. And then it would be able to help, especially drivers, navigate and, make better choices or decisions when flying the road.
So I get back to Daisy once again. When you search for things to do in your area, what types of activities or places would you like Google, as they think about this upgrade, would you like to see in this coming upgrade?
Okay, I think first one thing that comes to mind currently is perfumes. So lately I've been trying to get a very good store that I can visit to get perfumes, and it's been a little bit challenging. Or maybe because I do not know, of course, you would definitely see maybe few reviews that could help, help your decision making. But what I've been seeing have not been so accurate. So I think one of the few things I want to see is, I can easily just, of course, look out for stores that I can visit that has good reviews, good experiences, and just walk in there easy peasy without having to stress myself. Because I do a lot of buying based on things I do at work, so I'm always looking out for places I can easily go to and make good selections, decisions. So yeah, I want to be able to do my shoppings easily. I can just say, this is what I want to get, and go to the map and easily find places based on recommendations, high ratings, and it's been working there confidently without getting scared that, oh, what I saw on map was different from what I saw when I get there. So yeah, I want to confidently walk into those stores and be certain that yes, I actually made the right decision at the end of the day. So just one out of many anyway.
Still why when we went to shopping, I had to take the question across you. But Lanre, let's see if this one would be now what I think it will be for you. Let's say you drive an electric vehicle, and what additional information would the charging stations would make your electric vehicle experience more convenient using a Google map? Let's say we'll begin to see more of them on the Lagos Island and in Lagos, maybe Nigeria by extension.
Well, this is actually vivid imagination, if you ask me, because I mean, I don't drive an electric vehicle.
Okay.
I'm hoping that you will.
But yeah, I know. That's why I said it's vivid imagination. This is me speaking faith into life.
Okay.
Okay, right. So if I drive an EV, apart from the locations on the map, I would like to see what power. For example, let me use petrol stations, for example.
Yes.
You can be driving on the road and on the map, there's a petrol station, but you don't know if they have fuel or if they do not, right? Right.
Yes.
So you can be saying, okay, I live around Thomas Estate, close to Erharhire, and there's a power station at VGC, right? After VGC, there's another fuel station. So I want to be able to check on my map beforehand to know, okay, does this station has power? Like, do they have enough power to power my vehicle? Because it's not like, except you have an EV that uses both petrol and electricity. If you're using solely electricity, you want to have that information so that you can as well plan your journey ahead of time. So I think that's one of the most important things I would look out for if I were driving an EV.
Daisy, this is one point where even the Google map can itself be very annoying, and that you wish sometimes you could just throw your phone out of the window. And this is why I'm going to get to you now. When using the map and navigation apps, how do you tend to balance technology and human intuition at these times? Which would you prefer at the point?
So the couple of times where I've used Google Map and I got to an area that looks weird, like what I'm seeing on the map is different from the environment, I still fall back to my human intuition and want to ask people around me, okay, this is where I'm heading to. Am I in the right direction? Am I heading in the right direction? And, pretty much just get directions from humans. But so far, to a large extent, AI has been doing an amazing job with respect to giving valid, concrete details, information. So I feel that this integration would
Lanre, could you just bail us out on this one while we wait for Daisy to reconnect? And so connect this to us, how this would impact on businesses, attract business, clients to businesses around locations, this upgrade.
Yeah, of course. So I had an experience sometime earlier this year. I visited somewhere on the mainland. I was going to take someone out on a date, and can you hear me?
Yes, go on. Yes, listen.
Okay.
We're just waiting for Daisy to reconnect.
Yeah, so I was looking for a very good location to take someone out on a date, and I searched. I was on the island, and so I searched for a location close to that area, right? And I was able to get one. So I believe that for small businesses, and it was like a small eatery, a small eat out, and it was like one of them among that location, and it was one of the most beautiful actually, because I tried to get another one and it wasn't. It was more like what I ordered versus what I got. So as a small business, with the improvements, with the new updates, you can put your business out there in real time. Right, you can update your menus. For example, like I said, I'm using the example of a small eatery sit out, right? So you can update your menus, you can put in real time what you have and what you don't, and all of that. You can take beautiful pictures of your building, even outside of it, so that somebody does not miss it on their way to locate the place, right? So I think it's very important for small businesses. A lot of small business that exists right now do not even know the use of what do they call it, of Google Maps, right?
Yeah.
Like updating their Google My Listing, Google My Business rather. So
Yes.
a lot of them focus solely on social media. Social media is great, right? I'm not disputing the fact, but you know, you need to also have a presence on Google so that if people are searching, oh, hotels near me, and you have a small hotel that you just opened, it can also pop up. And you know, it also has rating, it has reviews as well. So there are so many advantages that it could bring to small businesses.
And finally, as we close up in summary, Daisy, just help us take this one in closing. The voicing, and how would you like to see them get us a close pronunciation of our local names so we can know this is where we're heading to?
Okay, so if you ask me, I would say that Google should employ a Nigerian that actually knows how to pronounce our locations properly, so that we don't have something that sounds like in Nigeria, you know, spoiling our names and pronouncing Lagos as Lagos. How does Google do that? Whatever. But yeah, so I think it would be an opportunity for Google to just get someone from our end that, you know, understands our language and knows how to pronounce our words properly, to avoid all those misinterpretation of our names and our names. So that's just
that would be a lot of employment, you know. For example,
it would be nice. Have you heard when you need to hear when we pronounce my son name? It's terrible.
Yeah, I understand that. There's a place in Choba called Rumuchakara. So imagine if they employ a Yoruba person to pronounce that place.
No, so I think they can do by languages. Yeah, you can do languages. So when you employ people based on the kind of language that they can speak, so it makes it easy.
That settles it, Daisy. Let's clear up the messages, the backlog now as we close up the show this morning. And this one is coming in from Tayo. Google has been helping the masses before 2023 AD. Just have a data and you are good to go. Not all the time trolling on social media. Sometimes do discovery with Google. On real-time info, you may need to get the station manager phone to confirm if there is fuel. Lanre, that's for you. And then it says, it's a Friday, fellow clients. Let's go home and enjoy the weekend. Tired, not so fast. And then let's go now. I've got one more in here for us. And this one says, good morning, and then everybody here. Google Map can be a lot better if they pay the Google Map contributors, just like what Elon is doing with X recently. Google Map can take a cue from that, and there will be more effective real-time experience with Google Maps. See, that's a summary of the show this morning. So I want to say thank you to Lanre, who joined us today. Lanre Aderemi, thank you so much for your time. We hope to have you back some other time on the show.
Thank you very, very much for having me.
And I say thank you to Daisy Erharhire for everything you do and for the time, and wishing you all the very best. Daisy Erharhire, customer representative specialist at Raven Bank. Do have yourself a great weekend.
Thank you guys so much.
And to all our clients who sent in messages for Business Express today, we say thank you all so much. Do have yourself a great weekend.